అందరికీ స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. హ్యాపీ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ అండ్ గ్రీటింగ్స్ టు యూ ఆల్ ఫ్రమ్ our ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ అప్డేట్స్ ఇన్ ద స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ ఆసమ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. మరి ఈరోజు క్లస్టర్ కాంప్లెక్స్ నందు మనము ఎజెండా పాయింట్స్ని విత్ సపోర్టింగ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. సో డియర్ టీచర్స్ అండ్ రెస్పెక్టెడ్ హెడ్ మాస్టర్స్, ప్లీజ్ డూ హ్యావ్ ఇనఫ్ పేషెన్స్ to go through all the detailed PPT points for the better elaboration and explanation to support the agenda supplied by our CRT AP government in association with Samagra Siksha. So we will look at the both primary and secondary at a time and session wise main points. So let us now look at the meeting at a glance. Time 20th December from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. All the teachers working in government schools, KGBVs, aided and residential schools are all supposed to participate in this cluster complex meeting for both primary and secondary level, aiming at the professional development and as well as looking at the academic review points for both primary and secondary. So these are the main session things that we have to discuss. So first session is a common session where headmaster would be briefly reviewing the previous agenda and to what extent the objectives have been met, and split sessions for all the primary and subject wise teachers, followed by tea break and session closing with the submission of MCQ feedback. So now let us look at the RP's role here as subject expertise. We have to have our own PPTs for our subject point of view without relying on the SCRT videos which were already there in the YouTube channel. So RPs will be conducting sessions and collaborating the discussions with the help of teachers and providing the contents relevantly to go about the interest. So as headmasters, pre-meeting tasks are giving information about minute-to-minute program, identifying the subject or piece, mapping Samagra Siksha official from the district, and as you all know that the schools have been already closed. That's why you have been here to attend it. Now session 1 is review and action plan. So following the long absentees review, how well did we organize mega parents meeting and to what extent the teachers handbooks were utilized, completion of syllabus and next academic year plan. So session 1 is long absentees. Why does it matter? Because it affects the student performance and as well as the institution performance. So tracking absenteeism crucial for effective remedial, and this helps us planning and timely support of the long absentees to mainstream with the educational aspects. So we have to prepare the absentees list and do the review with the parents, and these are different strategies that we can discuss: early communication, individualized plan, supportive transition, and teacher accommodation, providing positive climate incentives, as well as providing peer support, parental and community engagement, recognizing public role of honor, announcing the best regular students during the prayers, and conducting competitions for the motivation. So with regard to syllabus completion, to what extent the academic calendar syllabus topics have been covered so far, if any gaps, how to catch up those plans, and as well as assigning the tracking and completion of syllabus against the academic calendar and incorporating the best practices. So dear viewers, please do share with your friends and subscribe for more educationally enriching contents in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So next session is professional development. So we have two types of programs that are in progress now. మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో 2 ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ రన్ అవుతున్నాయి. ఒకటి గ్యారంటీడ్ ఎఫ్ఎల్ఎన్ 75 days యాక్షన్ ప్లాన్ అండ్ 100 days యాక్షన్ ప్లాన్ ఫర్ SSC students. So we'll discuss the two things elaboratively. So already we all know that we have our students as rising stars level 1 and shining stars level 2. So understanding the syllabus, creating realistic timetable, and setting the achievable goals by providing the SCRT material printouts, IFE materials, showing videos, and providing hands-on experiences or readily available tips that can help us the students go through the examination and come up with flying colors. So study techniques focusing on the conceptual clarity, making concise notes. So whatever material is available, students may not be able to mug up or memorize or understand everything at a glance. So let the students have condensed notes, formulae, dates, keywords with regard to subject-wise mnemonics. So practice and revision. So 3R technique: read, recall, and revise. So 3R technique and following the SCRT material as well as solving the previous question papers and attempting a mock test online and offline. So revising regularly and focusing on weak areas. So under 100 days action plan from our CSC site, we can track the student performance and teacher performance in the headmaster's respective headmaster's login. So next session is handmade TLM for primary students, primary teachers, and using Diksha videos. So for all Diksha related resources, please go to our channel and access the Diksha readily available downloadable Diksha videos for primary and secondary. So now let us have a types of TLM here: projected aids, non-projected aids, and activity aids. So these are graphic, display board, 3D, and audio. Having understood all these types of TLMs, now let us have our own English-related handmade activity comprising a topic: tenses. So present tense, past tense, and future tense, and we can have a simple, attractive handmade TLM for primary teachers. And shapes of TLM, you can design like this. In our complex meeting, we have to at least prepare 30 TLMs by the teachers by the next complex meeting. So please do get some ideas, inputs, and insights from our video resources, and you can develop your own TLM: digital TLM, traditional TLM, and special education TLM. So these are the three important types of TLMs that are in vogue now. So coming to session 3 for both high school teachers and high school headmasters. So here peer learning communities for headmasters, importance of community development, community engagement, and effective leadership qualities and action plan. And for subject teachers for languages, grammar teaching points. For mathematics, science, social, and concerned respective subject experts would be dealing with this graph-based problem strategies, laboratory activity managements, map pointing techniques. So these are the important things that we discuss in session 3. Now coming to the next session, very important: competence-based assessment. Importance of competency-based learning, which will comprise the types of questions, types of skills that students need to achieve. In other words, in our terminology, we call learning outcomes, Abhyasana Falitalu, and what kind of strategies that we can implement in our respective classrooms for promoting and achieving learning outcomes, peer discussions. So what are the key assessment types here? Before we can have diagnostic assessment, we can diagnose where they are. So what kind of problems do students face? Are they basic or fundamental or conceptual? So to arrive at this, we have to have diagnostic assessment for students. Then during classroom teaching transactional process, we can go for formative assessment, ipsative assessment, which refers to comparing students' performance with the previous performance. Self-assessment, which we all do here in our CCE and new assessment pattern. Peer assessment, so friends, classmates assessing the students' performance, then followed by self-assessment term 1, in other words, summative assessment, performance and skill-based assessment, norm referenced, and criterion reference. So these are the different types of assessment that we can conduct before, during, and after teaching learning process. Then these are the different types of assessment types, true or false types of questions. So in our CBA, classroom based assessment and competence based assessment, we do have memory based, analysis based and application based questions through MCQs now that are being followed in our AP state curricula across the all types of schools with multiple choice questions, and we can see the discuss the advantages and disadvantages of the MCQs, short answer and long answer type essay type of questions. So this is a short discussion on competency assessment types. Then coming to the last session, best practices and key strategies. So facilitating peer review, study groups, then followed by promoting differentiated instruction, following collaborative learning with peer interactions to foster communication skills, deeper understanding of the topics that are being taught or delivered. Then inquiry based learning, design activities that require students to ask questions, research and explore topics independently. So we can have IFP integration with the help of Diksha resources, providing positive climate, real world connections, linking curriculum with real life situations, current events, contemporary issues, then metacognition. So these are the different best practices that we can adopt, and we can still watch videos by SCRT, and we end the cluster complex meeting in a very fruitful manner by discussing and brainstorming along these lines. And dear teachers, I hope you find this PPT information useful and productive for your better facilitation. So wish you all happy learning and keep learning. Do take care. Jai Hind.